You too. What's up with you? Hope you're having a wonderful day, being safe and all of the good stuff. For today, we have for you is some just listen, little scary video here. Uh, Slap ham, and let's just get into it.
Doing, I'm Callan, and this is Slapped Ham. Boy, we've got an action-packed episode
Oh yeah, don't forget the like button and video will be linked in the description down below.
for you today. So hit that subscribe button and get ready for more creepy content, just like this.
I'm not saying this is paranormal, but it is freaky.
A short while ago, Supernatural Sleuth uploaded a TikTok video that quickly caught viewers' attention. The short clip, which has already racked up thousands of views, was recorded while he was waiting in a parking lot for his wife and daughter to come out of a subway.
This can be just stuff underground moving, and it's moving it's wobbling the signs.
The uploader points out that there was no wind at all.
Let me say this, the wind wasn't really blowing, at least not enough to do what you're about to see.
That's very interesting though.
Viewers in the comments also noted that nothing else was moving, not even the trees in the background. While some suggested it could have been a minor earthquake, the uploader confirmed there were no seismic events reported at the time. So what's going on here? Let your theories rip in the comments below. A few days ago, Scary Encounter on Instagram posted a reel featuring a chilling piece of home footage from Brazil that quickly went viral.
Whoa, wait, what?
The video begins with a young boy suddenly stopping his grandmother from leaving the house, urgently saying that she'll get struck by lightning.
That is crazy. That's crazy. This could have been a random thing he said, or he actually seen the future, or had like something of a probably like a bad feeling and he reacted to it. I don't know, but that's pretty crazy to think about. I want to see y'all thoughts inside the comments, so definitely type down inside the comments what y'all think. That is crazy, by the way, though.
Just as she's about to step outside, she pauses after hearing the boy's warning, and only seconds later, a bolt of lightning strikes just outside their home.
It is.
The clip has left viewers stunned. Was this an eerie coincidence? Or could the child have some kind of psychic ability? An Instagram post by Butor Kahini posted on May 25th caught the attention of many, leaving viewers disturbed by the images posted. At first glance, this might seem like a perfectly normal mirror selfie, until you take a closer look.
Okay, so I was looking at the right thing.
Peeking out from the narrow gap between the wall and the dispenser is what appears to be a bizarre figure. Its face is partially visible, pale, with dark, hollow eyes, staring directly toward the camera. What do you think? Was it just a trick of the light?
I don't really see the dark, hollow eyes, but I do see the nose and the face. I can see the face and everything. I don't really notice the dark, hollow eyes. I don't know where they got that from. I don't even see the eyes, to be honest. I think that's blurred a little bit too much, or at least not noticeable. You can't really, you don't know if it's a hollow eyes or not. But I will say I do see the face and the hair and everything.
Or did something uninvited make its way into the photo? A series of unsettling incidents recently captured at the Jefferson Palace Hotel have left guests and paranormal enthusiasts alike thoroughly spooked. One particularly eerie piece of footage from the hotel's themed Dolls and Stuff room, Room 14, has garnered significant attention. The video initially shows a collection of antique dolls neatly arranged on shelves and hanging along the walls. At first glance, everything appears normal, but suddenly something eerie happens.
Oh, I seen that. I seen that. I seen that. That bitch moved. That bitch moved. That bitch moved. I don't fuck with that
The
one.
head of the doll in the foreground turns on its own, shifting eerily to face another direction.
Yep.
This bizarre movement is followed by strange, unexplained noises before the video abruptly cuts off.
Can I just be like the...
Guests brave enough to face the room's chilling atmosphere
Hell no.
can book an overnight stay for $169.
I'm just
Another
not doing
spine-chilling moment at the hotel occurred when the owner received a security alert indicating motion had been detected. Fearing a potential intruder, he immediately reviewed the CCTV footage. The camera revealed something truly alarming.
It's so crazy to live in like this, like
A shadowy
no, that's
figure
so
darting
weird.
across the end of the hallway briefly illuminated in the dim corridor lights.
Okay, he's just in the back there. Alright.
Upon reviewing the footage slowed down and zoomed in, the shadowy form appears even more disturbing, solidifying its reputation as a haunted hotspot.
I don't know, bro. It just looks like a blurry picture. And that could be anything, to be honest with you. Like, it could literally be somebody that's not supposed to be there. It could be somebody that is supposed to be there walking in the background, and the picture's just blurry. So, like, I'm not really that convinced.
Adding to the hotel's notoriety, the paranormal investigation group Kukui Busters conducted a live session in room 13. With the owner's supervision, they included Eddie, the hotel's notorious haunted doll. As they streamed their investigation, activity sensors began triggering unexpectedly.
Whatever is there, can you move Eddie's arm, please?
Then, without any visible cause, this happens.
What are you trying to tell? No, it sends out a frequency.
Yeah.
In fact, it's 27 kilohertz. Bounces off the solid object and comes back.
Oh,
Shit, what happened?
Eddie suddenly topples off the table, shocking the investigators and their online viewers watching the stream.
I'll be honest with you.
Bounces off the solid object and
That's not gonna get me.
The Jefferson Palace
I think that's pretty normal for dolls when they're standing up for too long. If one side is more weighted than the other one, it'll fall over. Like that happens to me when I used to have those big dolls and shit. You know what I mean? When I'll be playing like one of my sisters, like one of those big dolls, and then when I had a Chucky doll. No, not a Chucky doll. It was a different doll, not a Chucky doll. No, I'm not that crazy. It was a different doll, but it was similar to that one. And I was standing it up, and it was standing up for a little while, but then it'll fall over.
Hotel boasts a rich and storied past dating back to 1851. Initially a cotton warehouse,
right.
It underwent multiple transformations, from a grand fireproof building to a bustling hub of commerce and hospitality. Its varied history includes periods as a saloon, coffee house, restaurant, brothel, and even a skating rink. One of the most tragic chapters involves Lydia Grigsby, a bride who, heartbroken after being left at the altar in 1912, took her own life by hanging herself in her mother's room. This tragic event occurred in room 12, and the very bed associated with this sorrowful tale now resides in room 19, where many guests report paranormal encounters. Other commonly reported spectres at the hotel include room 0, loud bangs, beds lifting, and a mysterious male voice yelling out, "No." Room 2, full-bodied apparitions, moving furniture, and disembodied voices. Room 3, apparitions of a child, unexplained laughter, and showers activating spontaneously. Room 19, frequent sightings of the haunted bride, messages mysteriously appearing on mirrors, and unexplained sounds of water splashing. Guests frequently record their experiences in the hotel's Book of the Dead, documenting countless unexplained occurrences. The Jefferson Palace Hotel remains a prominent location for ghost hunters and thrill seekers alike, proudly claiming its title as one of the world's most haunted hotels.
Okay.
Whatever is there, can you move Eddie's arm, please?
Bounces off a solid object and comes back.
Oh, shit!
About a month ago, Reddit user UltraHex007 posted dashcam footage on the dashcam subreddit that quickly went viral, racking up thousands of upvotes and hundreds of comments, thanks to the terrifying moment it captured.
What the fuck?
But it doesn't stop there. Within seconds, more men emerge from the dark.
So they made a roadblock to chase down cars and hopefully
All seemingly
get
part of a
them out of it.
coordinated robbery attempt.
Whoa. There's 6 of them? Hold up. There's 3, 4, 5. There are 5 of them. That is crazy. Oh, never mind. 6.
In a
There are
moment of sheer
6.
panic, the driver's quick thinking likely saved lives.
Crazy, bro. And they're barefoot, by the way. Why are they barefoot? What the fuck?
The shocking footage has sparked concern among viewers about the safety of nighttime drivers and passengers. Many flooded the comments, praising the driver's fast reaction, while others speculated that the incident may have taken place in Bangladesh, where similar roadside robbery attempts have reportedly occurred.
Oh. I'm not gonna lie to you, I had a boomstick with me all the time, so I should be like, boom.
4 years ago, Reddit user Purple Syrup
Crazy
posted
way.
a short video that left many viewers disturbed by what was caught on a baby camera.
Okay.
Because the moment is so brief, many viewers were left confused, unsure of what they had just witnessed. Some joked in the comments, but others took it more seriously.
Oh, who's in my baby's room like that? Just staring at the camera like, nigga, who are you? You weird. Wait, my question is why Ghost doing it though? But why? But why? What are you doing? What are you doing? You weirdo.
Speculating that the face could belong to a demonic presence or some kind of dark entity visiting the
Some
child.
sort of weirdo. Some weird
a few
guy.
noted
Some weird girl.
that the face resembled a witch or an old woman. While some users questioned the video's authenticity, pointing out that most parents would rush to their child instead of calmly recording, others argued that the footage felt too raw and specific to be staged. What do you think? Could this be a hoax, or did something sinister really make its way into that room?
I agree too. By the way, I one time said agree to who would just sit there and not try to rush in the room for their kid. You know what I mean? My ass would already had the boomstick with me. You know what I mean? Rushing in that bitch, knocking down that door, tired head. And then even if she's seen this face before, that would have made me want to bring my kid into my room and sleep, you know, next to my kid type shit. To make sure my kid's safe. That was just like crazy work.
On May 31st, 2025, President Donald Trump stirred controversy after sharing a post on Truth Social, claiming that former President Joe Biden had died in 2020 and was replaced by clones. The original post came from a lesser-known account on the platform and was part of an ongoing thread discussing Biden's health. It boldly stated, "There is no Joe Biden executed in 2020. Biden clones, doubles, and robotic engineered soulless, mindless entities are what you see." The
Crazy
post also
word.
claimed that Democrats don't know the difference, before attaching a series of hashtags. Trump didn't add any caption or comments of his own. He simply reshared the post from his personal Truth Social account on the Saturday night. He also reposted several other links around the same time, most of them focused on topics like steel manufacturing and his campaign talking points. The White House has not publicly responded to the post, and no official statement has been made regarding Trump's decision to share it.
I think this did it as a joke.
The Slender Man is out of work and struggling. He needs YouTube likes to feed his starving children. Let's get this bad boy to 10,000 likes so Slendy can
Nice
feed his
stuff.
family. 1 like equals 1 mouthful. A strange story has resurfaced recently, and it's making people question whether Edgar Allan Poe was just a brilliant writer or something more. According to an article by the BBC and another by Upworthy, Poe may have predicted or even witnessed a real-life tragedy decades before it happened. In 1838, Edgar Allan Poe published his only novel, The Narrative of Arthur Gordon Pym of Nantucket. The book follows a crew stranded at sea, and at one point the starving survivors draw straws to decide who will be sacrificed for food. The unlucky one is a young cabin boy named Richard Parker, who ends up being killed and eaten by the rest. At the time, the book didn't get much attention, but 46 years later, in 1884, a horrifyingly similar event unfolded in real life. As reported in the BBC article, a yacht called the Mignonette sank during a voyage. 4 men survived the wreck and were stranded at sea for weeks with no food or water. Just like in Poe's novel, they eventually decided to sacrifice the weakest member to stay alive, and his name turned out to be Richard Parker. When this real-life event came to light, people were stunned by the eerie resemblance. The similarities were too specific to ignore. Many called it one of the most chilling coincidences in literary history. But as Upworthy highlighted, Poe's uncanny connection to real-life events doesn't stop here. The article explores numerous instances where Poe's writings mirrored reality with eerie precision, prompting fans and conspiracy theorists to ponder. Could Edgar Allan Poe have actually experienced these events rather than merely predicting them? Consider the case of Phineas Gage. In 1848, this railroad worker survived a severe brain injury when an iron spike pierced his skull, dramatically altering his personality. Gage's injury and resulting behavioural changes became foundational in understanding the role of the frontal lobe in human behaviour and social cognition. Remarkably, nearly a decade earlier in 1840, Poe detailed these very symptoms in his chilling story, The Businessman. This tale follows an unnamed narrator whose traumatic childhood head injury leads to obsessive routines and violent sociopathic outbursts, symptoms perfectly matching frontal lobe syndrome. Neurologist Eric Altshuler noted Poe's astonishing accuracy, stating, "There's a dozen symptoms and he knows every single one. There's everything in that story, we've hardly learned anything more." Altshuler, a respected medical professional, expressed amazement at Poe's precision, remarking, "It's so exact that it's just weird. It's like he had a time machine." Still skeptical? Consider Poe's extraordinary cosmological insights in his 1848 prose poem, Eureka. Published 80 years before the Big Bang Theory emerged in scientific discourse, Eureka describes an expanding universe born from a single primordial particle in an instantaneous flash. Although initially dismissed by critics as the ramblings of a madman, Poe's visionary piece accurately resolves Olbers' paradox, the puzzle of why the night sky is dark despite countless stars. He argued the darkness was due to the finite speed of light, meaning the distant light of an expanding universe had yet to reach Earth. When Edward Robert Harrison published Darkness at Night in 1987, he credited Poe's Eureka with anticipating his findings. Renowned Italian astronomer Alberto Cappi, speaking to Nautilus, acknowledged Poe's remarkable foresight, saying, "It's surprising that Poe arrived at his dynamically evolving universe because there was no observational or theoretical evidence suggesting such a possibility. No astronomer in Poe's
Damn.
day could imagine a non-static universe. These striking parallels between Poe's writings and real-world discoveries continue to fuel fascination and speculation about the legendary author's extraordinary foresight, leaving...
So was he that brilliant? Or super duper lucky for getting this stuff that close? Or was he actually a time traveler? Someone that can see far in the future? That's so interesting. Okay.
readers to
Give me your
wonder
thoughts
if
about
his
the comments.
imagination was indeed connected more closely to reality, or even the future, than previously thought.
That is so crazy.
Well, hey, that's the end of the
Alright, there
episode.
you
Thank you so much for watching. Click these 2 links here if you want to watch more scary clips. Leave us a comment down below. Hit that subscribe button if you're new. And that's it for me. I'll see
Alright, that's the last one. Don't forget to hit the like button, hit the sub. I'll see you in the next video. And video will be linked in the description down below. God bless y'all. Be safe. Peace out.